Hi everyone, my name's Fallon Lehman and I'm coming to you today from Ocala, Florida, and I'd like to share my experience in regards to this new sanitary napkin that I've tried. The name is Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins, and the reason I'm doing this little video is because they're kind of incredible. Now, I found out about these sanitary pads through a coworker and good friend of mine, Pamela Robinson. She approached me sometime last week, and ironically enough, it was about 4 hours after I had just started my menstrual cycle. And she's asking me a few questions, and I'm thinking, why? Why are you asking me these questions? And come to find out, because she had a couple of these pads that she wanted me to try out. So I said, okay, sure, I'll give them a try. So the next day, I decided to try them the next day because one of the things that they did was alleviate period cramps. And I'm thinking, how in the world does a pad do that? But again, I decided to do it the next day, which was day 2 for me, which is always the worst day. And sure enough, I woke up the next morning, I hopped in the shower, put one on, and I was honestly expecting to be taking my ibuprofens at any time because my period cramps are just so bad, and I didn't think I would be alleviated of those cramps from a sanitary napkin. So I'm thinking, no way in the world does this have anything on the cramps that I experience. And sure enough, I did not get not one cramp all day long. And I just find that absolutely astonishing. Not only did I not have any cramps that day, it was actually extremely absorbent. They actually, keep you extremely dry. I felt no wetness throughout the day. Believe it or not, anytime that I went to the bathroom, you experience somewhat of an odor when you're on your period and you would smell the blood. Well, I did not smell any blood or anything of the such. And I just couldn't believe it. So I wanted to do this video to let you know that these pads are, the pads of the future, if you ask me, because when I got off work, I thought, well, she didn't really have time to explain to me why they work because we were working at the time. So I thought, I'm going to look on how do these pads work? How do they do this? So when I did a little bit of research, I realized that I found out that it was all basically due to the negative ion strip that's placed inside the pad that stops you from getting your period cramps, and also stops any type of odor from happening, and it levels your pH. It balances your pH. They're actually extremely comfortable. They're very thin and probably 5 times more absorbent than a regular pad. Regular sanitary napkins are very thick and very uncomfortable. They ride up and everything else. These things are quite thin, actually. And this is, you still have to open these up to, so these are actually folded. And they're still that thin. So once you unfold them, they're about half that size. And they keep you very dry. They're very absorbent. They keep you dry. They stop your period cramps from affecting you all day. I mean, there's some months where I'm just keeled over with pain, and it's hard to move on with your day. It's hard to work. It's hard to concentrate when your stomach just hurts so bad. And I did not experience any of that when I had these pads on. So I used the daytime pad all day long, and then I used the overnight pad all night long, and I did not have any problems at all. I actually got a few more from her the next day, and my period was it was about a day shorter than it usually is. And they're just kind of amazing. So I thought it was my duty to make this video and tell you ladies about it and let you know it is definitely worth trying. It's an amazing product, and you're essentially saving money. You're going through probably half the amount of pads you would normally go through. You're not, swallowing ibuprofens like they're candy. You don't have any unpleasant odors that one might experience when they're on their menstrual cycle. and they're just kind of incredible again. So I wanted to share my testimony and let you ladies know it is definitely worth a try, and I hope you give it a try, and I hope you have the same type of experience I did, because they really are what I'd like to call the pad of the future. So I wish Pamela Robinson all the best of luck with getting the word out about these Cherish premium sanitary napkins, and I hope everyone has a great evening.